Welcome to Bill Dance Saltwater. Great fun fishing that anyone can do. Yes, you can do this. Ask our host about his favorite place to fish along the Florida Gulf, and you can be sure that the Emerald Coast in the area of Destin and Fort Walton will be at the top of his list. Why? Well, if you've watched Bill Dance Saltwater very long, you'll recognize that offshore fishermen here can find some of the best fishing Florida has to offer. Sailfish, marlin, wahoo, and lots more. And inshore anglers enjoy a virtual fishing bonanza that includes plenty of popular species like cobia, bluefish, redfish, speckled trout, sheepshead, and others. The Emerald Coast is a great place to bring your family to. Pristine white sand beaches stretch for 24 miles along the coast. There's everything from great food to suit any taste that you can imagine, to comfortable, world-class accommodations, and always plenty to do after the sun sets. Bill Dance just automatically marks his calendar every year, sometimes more than once, to fish here, again with his good friend Daniel Pike. Among other Emerald Coast inshore species like big bull redfish and speckled trout, Daniel also introduced Bill to the joys of sheepshead fishing several years ago. And you can accurately say that Bill immediately became hooked on this unique offering. Sheepshead are really fun to catch, are great to eat, and this area offers some of the biggest catches to be found anywhere. Hook into them with light tackle, and you're in for some great fights. But you really have to pay close attention to your rod to be really successful with these notorious bait thieves. Let's join Bill and Daniel as they head out.
This is a historical boardwalk that was just completed this year, right?
Yes, sir.
And everybody that walks up and down the harbor walks this famous boardwalk, right?
Almost everybody that comes to Destin does.
Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, what it is it's a place for you to come down and see where fishermen bring in their catch. There's restaurants, bars, nightlife, and what they did is they reconstructed it to make it wider with some nice benches and places for people to sit, because so many people were coming here and walking, it was like it was congested, so they opened it up and made it really super nice with lights and tables and places for the elderly people to sit down, and that they could still come and enjoy all the scenery of the fish and every stuff being brought in here at the harbor.
Well, in other words, your marina is where you keep all your boats. In other words, you guide out of here.
Right here. The last 6 years, we've booked over 1,000 trips every year.
Of all the trips you make, Daniel, I know redfish is very, very popular. Sheepheads is very, very popular. Through the winter months, sheepheads would have to be your number one fish.
Yes,
right?
yes. Well, they're fun to catch. They're fun to eat. But 15 years ago when I first started guiding, a lot of people didn't know about them. But that's changing very quickly as the more people that go catch them for fun, and then once they eat them, then they really, really, really want to come back and do it. Other places catch big sheephead, don't get me wrong, but our average grade and a chance to catch a 10-pounder is better here along the coast than anywhere else. There he is.
There you go.
Come here, baby. There we go.
Good?
Oh, hey. Come on, baby.
Oh, yeah. Need the net?
I got him. But he's barely hooked. I don't know. I got him.
Nice.
Woo. Got him by his hair. Ooh, hey. Of his chinny chin chin.
Got a chinny chin chin.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Oh, they are. Boy. Goodbye.
Bill Dance Saltwater is sponsored in part by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Quantum Rods and Reels. Quantum Performance Tuned. And by Mercury Marine. Go boldly. Today's Conditions Log is brought to you by Bill Dance Digital. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube for great information that can improve your fishing.
There's a monument on the walkway that states just how blessed y'all were, that you were saved from the oil spill.
This plaque was put here to remind people that, you know, sometimes things aren't as bad or can turn out as bad as they can be. And just a reminder that, you know, we were saved from it. And if you have any other kind of problems, it could, you know, it may not be that bad too. The thing about it is you're really not going to feel it. You're going to feel the resistance most of the time. There he goes. Uh-oh.
I felt the resistance. Mr. Crazy.
How's he look?
He's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty one, too.
Yes, sir. There he is.
It's a pretty fish.
Yeah, they got some cool stripes on them. Oh, convict. Come here, Mr. Convict.
Watch his fins now.
I'm watching his fin.
Boy.
Get out of his teeth.
Get out of his teeth. There you go. Turn him loose. I tell you, it requires a lot of concentration.
You definitely have to pay attention to this deal. There ain't no just coming out here just looking around, checking things out. You better be on top of your game.
Paying close attention. Look at that. And I'm right there beside you.
Not bad one either. Yeah, baby. There we go. Come on now. Come on, light
Pretty
it up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's a big one.
That's a beautiful sheepy. Let me see if I can get this hook out without stabbing myself. There we go.
You hit an oyster.
Look at that. Here we go, man. Beautiful.
Pretty fish. With big brown eyes looking at you.
I have customers that's never done this before. We pull up, we drop it down there, and they miss about 3 or 4 of them in a row. And they go, Captain, these are little fish down here. And I'm like, no, they're not little fish. They're just, that's the way they bite. Just because they feel little don't mean they are little.
I don't think they bite. I think they've got a new definition for the word bite.
Probably so.
They do something totally different. I don't even think they nibble.
We don't call it nibble, we call it nabble.
I don't even think it's nabble.
They will nabble you to death.
They do something to you to death. They drive you nuts.
You're a trained professional now all of a sudden, right?
Yes.
Huh?
That's it.
That is
That's
a
it.
nice
My initials, TP.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, I don't need it.
Okay, you sure?
Oh, yeah, you can go ahead with it.
Yeah, man, you'll bust him off. That's a pretty one right there now. All right, here you go.
Lay him on the
Like
iron
this
and
right
board.
here?
Oh, boy, look at that.
Man, that is a nice one.
I want to tell you something.
Here you go,
Those
Bill.
are
Take this like this.
big,
That go.
fat
Take it
sheepheads.
a little bit like this. Just like that. You shake it around. You grab him, and I got your rod for
I
you.
got him.
Okay.
Good morning. How do?
Getting them, boys. We're getting them.
Toodaloo.
Today's show is brought to you in part by Mako Boats, building legends for over 40 years. Gamakatsu, the world's finest fish hooks. And Bill Dance exclusive rods by Quantum. Today's show is brought to you in part by Pure Marine Odor Eliminator. Eliminates foul fish odors from gear, compartments, and empty live wells. Garmin, bite your fish, not your fish finder. And by Monster Marine Lithium. Lighter, stronger, longer. Today's equipment log is brought to you by Gamakatsu, because the fish of a lifetime only comes once in a lifetime.
There's some big hosses down there.
I bet I don't have any bait. What do
I
you
bet you don't either. If it's more than 5 seconds, I know you ain't got none. Oh, there.
Oh, ho, ho, look.
Hey, he came after pretty quick right there now. Hey, what do you say, Mr. Sheep Man?
Say, there you go. That's a smaller one.
Come and see, Dad.
Wow, look how thick that fish is, brother.
Boy, that's a fat little dog.
Oh, that
ain't
is a fat. I ain't kidding. Look how fat that fish is. Now, you talking about fat? That thing, I tell you what, that fish is 2 inches wide. Oh, look how thick that fish is. Look at that.
He is a.
I mean, look at under the girth.
Yeah,
He's
right
fat as he can be. Yeah. Maybe full of eggs. How you put one of those oysters?
Like this. Go in one time, come back again, and if you have to, do it a third time.
Yes, I see.
Just be real careful when you sling it. Don't sling it fast.
I ain't gonna sling it. All right, do you have to just ease it down?
Yeah, if you kind of got to feel it. If you know it's hooked pretty good, you can send her down a little bit faster than normal.
So what you're doing, once it gets to the bottom, you just lift up and feel pressure, and you just start reeling.
Yeah,
right?
because it's going to happen within seconds.
Hey, it's gone. I guarantee it's gone. I've already felt it.
Yeah, it's
That's
part of it.
ridiculous. Look at that.
Look, watch. Bill, you're getting one. There you go. You got him. There you go. There you go. Here he comes. A good grader.
Little one.
There you go.
He's
There you
hooked
go.
right in the corner of the mouth.
Take it like this right here. Like this. Turn the hook. Wiggle it back and forth.
Wiggle it back and forth.
Yep, and there it goes.
You know that.
Get wiggle with it. Got her?
I got her. See you, darling. This is an art within itself, I'm telling you.
Oh, it is.
You can do this, you can catch any kind of fish that swims.
Yep. I guarantee you can. If you can catch these right here on a consistent basis, there ain't probably nothing in the world you can't catch unless it just ain't there.
I don't know what's an oyster and what ain't when I'm in this bag.
It's all oysters. Just there's a piece. The bigger piece is normally the better piece to have.
This looks like something I coughed up. Whoa, baby.
You got one, Bill?
Oh, rascal.
Come on, baby. Uh-oh. He's cutting up the rug, ain't he?
Not a great big one. But he's calm down. You want me to get you undone? You better calm down.
Man, that is a dandy sheephead.
There we go. Little fella. Watch those fins, Bill. How you doing?
The Bill Dance Question and Answer of the Week, brought to you by Bill Dance Exclusive Rods by Quantum. Whether you're fishing for panfish, bass, catfish, or light saltwater, we have the action for you. Available at Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
Gotta be the new dynamic charging system for Bunker Marine Lithium. It's custom designed, custom built, and the best charging system you can put in your boat. This dynamic charger offers dual charging, an integrated smart battery monitor, on-the-run charging, emergency jump start, and the lithium battery will wake up in case you ever run down to a zero charge.
Today's show is sponsored in part by Cast King Tri-Polymer and Hammer Braid Fishing Lines. Florida's Space Coast. Countdown to Adventure. Closed captioning provided by the Bill Dance Store. Check us out online. Today's product tip is brought to you by Garmin and their GPS map series, chart plotter sonar combos, with their advanced sonar technology, like Panoptic's Live Scope all-seeing sonar. You'll spend less time finding your fish.
Have you ever seen these containers from Warrenville? They have a clear bottom. That's right, I said a clear bottom. Turn it up and you can see exactly what you're getting when you buy a box of Warrenville worms. Nice, big, fat 3-inch red worms. It's the bluegill and the catfish absolutely love them.
Come be part of Bill Dance Digital. Join us on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, and YouTube. Follow us.
You know, I've heard you say that you take the Destin Bridge and the Pensacola Bridge. The fish there are bigger than probably many places along the eastern seaboard and around the Gulf Coast. What makes that area so predominant for big sheepheads?
I think because our bays, maybe one reason why, because we have a lot more deeper water, and it has to be something to do with the forage.
They don't group by size. You're subject to catch a small one, a big one, medium size. They just run and...
I mean, I'm sure there's some packs that swim around the same size, but around this bridge this time of year, they're all, you can catch a 11-inch one, the next one you can catch is 10 pounds.
So they're here to spawn, right?
Yep, get ready to.
This is a horse. Now, I'm not kidding. He like jerking.
No, it ain't. It's a sheepshead. I don't do no horse trips. Man, is he stretching you out or what?
Yeah, he's stretching. Man, I'm not kidding. I'm serious.
I'm telling you right now, he is.
It's the best one I've gotten today.
Woo, that is a pretty one right there now. Big slob-headed. Oh, I did want to hit the line and knock her off. That is a pretty one. We're here to, man, he has got a nice one on. Boy, that is it. That's on like Donkey Kong, baby. That is a fine sheep's head. Ridiculous. It doesn't matter where you go. That is a nice one. Oh man, yes.
Oh, I ain't woofing.
I'm telling you right now, that is a real deal. Holy field, big-headed.
Oh, I mean, that is a good one. I ain't a woofing. These are 30-size reels right here. And look at that reel. Look at that reel on that body. That's a 30-size reel. You know what a 10-size reel and a 20-size looks like? Look at the 30-size reel.
You know how long that bench is? If you straighten him out, he'd be over halfway across it. Easy. Man, what a sheep's head.
That big broad tail.
That is a beautiful sheep's head.
Yep. Time to go home, baby. Time to go home. Thank you. Look at that.
Come on, baby. Come on. Come out of there. Don't go towards that bridge.
Toward.
Oh, man, that's a pretty one right there, son. man, oh man, what a sheepy that is. Boy, oh boy.
Have you seen him?
Oh man, he is a beautiful one. Beautiful sheep's head. Son, that's about full grown right there.
Get him up here.
That is about full grown. Oh man.
I think that other one's about as big as him.
No.
No, he's bigger.
No, this one's bigger right here. Look at his head. Woo, son. That's a 10-pounder.
He's a dandy.
Man, that is a nice sheep's head. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Hello. I'm gonna go with him.
Well, as you've seen with the Sheepshead today, the quality of Emerald Coast fishing here is legend. And the myriad of other attractions in this area makes everyone who visits start planning their next trip before they've even completed this one. As we leave our illustrious pair this week, it's a safe bet to say that Bill Dance and Daniel are already thinking about their next big bull redfish trip or corralling some tasty speck trout nearby. Thanks so much for joining us this week, and please do it again next week. And remember, this is something you can do. Yep, you can do this. We hope you've enjoyed Bill Dance Saltwater and learned that you can do this. Yes, you can do this. Please join us right here next week.